It's the one and only DESPOTIC. I'm bringing you bitches another gameplay commentary. This is Battlefield 3. Yeah, this is Metro. Yeah, you've seen this map before. But yeah. But here's the thing. Come on, people. You have to use your noggin, right? Whenever I play a map, I'm always trying to find a way, like, how can I really use it, the terrain to defend a certain spot? Because I play Rush a lot, right? 99% of my games are like Rush games, right? Conquest is cool, but it's really bad if you play without a squad. That's my personal opinion. But anyway, I've been thinking of a way like, hey, how can I defend on Rush when it comes to Operation Metro? And normally what I used to do is I used to go up to that center area where those two concrete pillars are. But you come up waist high or maybe shoulder length. But guys are sniping people from that spot, right? And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So the whole dynamic of the game changed, right? People have played the map so much, they know people like to be over there and dominate. So what I said was, hey, the B flag is not really important on Operation Metro. They can take the B flag. The important flag is the A flag, the flag that's to the left of me. And this is what I figured out. If you guys do this, you will not have any kind of issues unless some guy has a mortar, and then you have to take him out because he can just mortar you and you'll die. Well, use the mortar and you'll die. But if you stay in this spot, constantly keep looking back and forth, and then if your teammates for some odd reason, because blueberry bitches and your teammates tend not to pay attention to things, if they let a guy pass, you'll see exactly where I go, and this protects you, right? It gives you a nice clipping spot, and I'm clipping. And for those people who are thinking, well, this might not work, yes, it will. It will work because I'm using a submachine gun, and this is not an assault rifle. If you were using an assault rifle, it would be a lot easier because you have longer range, you can kill people at longer distances. Submachine guns are more for like up close and personal in your face. So, and just watch out. I'm always checking my back because some really good players tend to flank you. Well, not tend, they do flank you. Like this guy didn't see it coming because he's coming on that spot, and I really have an upper hand in him. This is where you go, because once they pass this little section there, you can literally clip them from this spot. And of course, you should be strafing left and right. I'm not even moving my right analog stick. All I was doing there was just aiming down sight and strafing, right? Strafing will help you. Playing Operation Metro will help you as well, because you know the map, you've played it, and if for some reason you're like, well, I've played it before. Look, if you don't like an iron sight for a certain gun, or you haven't unlocked something that's a favorite of yours and it really helps you in the game, then play Operation Metro. It wouldn't make any sense for you to like, hey, I've played it so many times, I don't want to play it again. This is about having a good experience in the game, right? And it's not about hand-eye coordination. It's not 100%, right? Hand-eye coordination is like 20% of just gaming in a sense. Just moving around the map, knowing exactly where you need to be. That's very, 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 very important, right? I'll give an example, and this is not like, I'm not hating on anyone. Like, I really like this guy, like his videos, right? Like, if you look at El Presador's videos, and you know that he runs in the center of the map, and he goes crazy. He's like, I want gun on gun. And then you look at him, and he'll say, well, Mark of J, Sandy Ravage. He'll say, like, those guys are beasts, and they go gun on gun. But if you look at their gameplay, they move around the map a certain way. They don't just run right out in the middle of the map and start shooting. No, they choose exactly where to go. They use their mini map. They use every advantage that the game gives them to excel, right? As far as I'm concerned, if like El Preso, think about it, right? He would say it's boring if you gave him a map. Let's say if you gave him shipment with no crane, no crates, nothing. Just, you spawn here, you spawn there. There's nothing in front of you, and you give him a gun. How fun would that be, right? You would spawn, aim down sight, and shoot. I mean, that's gun on gun, but in reality, that doesn't make any sense, right? People would play the game like maybe once every two 2 months or something like that, I certainly wouldn't play the game because it doesn't add any kind of, dynamic to the game, right? For me, it's like how to outsmart someone, right? Every map that I play, I'm always trying to find a way, like how can I get an upper hand in this guy? Now, what were the developers thinking? And this is not like I'm thinking, like painstakingly thinking, like, oh my God, I have to figure this out. No, it's just based on experience. Like when you play the game, I know for a fact when I'm playing Metro, I don't go to that far right tunnel. Why? Because all of you guys that have played this game know they're usually waiting there to grenade you or hit you with a launcher or just staying there prone trying to kill you. That's why no one goes to the far right. And that's the same thing here. Here I am again, and what I'm doing is I'm basically, excuse me, I'm basically just clipping them, right? I'm clipping the shit out of these guys, and they honestly have nothing, because I have a lot of things like, objects, obstructing their view. And a sniper really can't snipe you unless he has a really good shot. That's why I constantly keep moving. So that's the tip for you guys, right? Use this section. If you see a guy shooting at you like a sniper, don't take him on, right? You don't take anyone on. If this guy sees you, run. As much as you might like, hey, I want to really take him on, don't do it. And this is something, I'm learning in this game as well, because, even though like a lot of my games, it's like they go well in the beginning, and then later on I'm just so hyped and I start to lose focus, and like they go downhill. And that's what I'm working on, right? I'm working on that because that's the way I need to play. Right? Play very particular, right? Well, passive aggressive, and you should be fine. And this is for any first-person shooter or any game you play, right? You should try to add some element of decision making or some element of just using your brains, right? It doesn't make any sense for you just to run out and die, because in the long run, what you'll say is, I don't like the game, right? And right, if you buy a game, there should be some element of fun, right? And if it's not fun for you, like if Battlefield 3 is not fun for you, don't play it. If it's not appealing for you, don't play it, right? You should not be pressured into, like, I know this is supposed to be tips, but just look at the video and you guys will see exactly what I'm doing. I'm constantly just I'm patrolling this area. You can call it camping, but I call it a win. Right, that's what I call it. And here's another thing. If someone revives you, it doesn't count as a death. I just figured that out. Okay. Yeah, just patrol a certain area. But back to what I was saying. If the game is not fun for you, don't play it. Right. Just stop playing it. Right. There's some people who play a game, it's not fun, but they complain about it, and they don't stop playing it, as if someone's forcing them. Like, hey, something, you should play this game every single day. No, if something isn't fun, don't do it. Right? Don't do it. I don't like, girly movies. I don't watch them. What's a girly movie? The Notebook. The Notebook is a girly movie. I've seen that. I had to see that movie. Because my girlfriend, here I am punking out right now. You should man up, DESPOTIC, man up. You should not be punked by your woman. Because anyway, man, I just look around to see if she's here. Oh yeah. She can come over today. Yeah. So back to what I was saying before. I just had like this vision of these two people running, getting ready to kiss each other, and it's supposed to be some magical kiss, and oh my God, I'm like, what the fuck is this, dude? Look, don't call me, look, I'm cultured, right? I'm a cultured individual. I've seen so many awesome movies, but that's one movie I don't find, I don't particularly like, right? Anyway, it's the one and only DESPOTIC. I have to watch them though. Deuces, bitches.